ISIS was definitely torturing and killing civilians, Iraqi civilians, the whole time we were there. We watched multiple times, so we would be clearing, and ISIS, there'd be like a field in front of us, and they'd, be maybe 800 meters away, and then they would send hordes of women and kids sprinting towards us in the field, and then mow them down in front of us, trying to draw us out, and then also draw the Iraqi partner forces out. Another thing they would do is they would chain the women and children to the basements of buildings, and then put a silhouette on top of the building of a person holding a gun. So then we would think that was someone to bomb, and we'd bomb the building, and they'd use that as propaganda. We ran across, one time I was looking for a spot, and there was it was almost like a playground, and there was heads on the spikes of the fence. There's only like two, but the Iraqis were, huddled around trying to get them off. But I mean, it's just stuff like that. It was on a daily basis. That place, there was no rules. And then what that did with the Iraqi partner force is they didn't follow any rules either. They were very angry, and we lived with the partner force, and so we lived in this little hut or a house, and they lived in a hut that was attached to our house, which they used as their prisoner holding facility. And so we would go to sleep every night, listen to them get raped or tortured, and it was just, that was the environment that we were in. Looking back now on it, it's pretty crazy, but at the time, it was, like I said, it was target fixated. It's like, this is a job we have to get done. But I do think those atrocities that we saw, and then like just going up to find OPs, we would have to climb over dead bodies. They would just pile the dead bodies up against doorways or places, avenues of approach. So we would have to climb over them to get to other areas, and they were either burned up or just laying there. And I think that took a toll on some of the guys for sure. And I don't blame. I'm not saying it's a weak thing, because it took a toll, because it was pretty atrocious what was going on. But I definitely think that had a factor on some of the guys in the platoon as well.